Alright, we're back in the thrilling landscape of DayZ, and we have a chock full episode today, where we got lots of exciting things to cover. So yeah, there's a huge, just like absolutely massive update coming in the near future. I can't even... Oh, a teddy bear. I can't even begin to describe just how intense this update is. Well, I can't because I'm going to go over it, but aside from that, this is the biggest update they've ever done, aside from the actual launch of the game. And there's a lot of features, but first off, they released an update because they confirmed support for mouse and keyboard, which was what we chatted about last time. It was confirmed it is coming in the future. They updated, they didn't give us a date when it's coming. They say it's coming, so again, if it's not this big update, maybe late December or early 2019 is where I'm guessing. No, nothing concrete on that. But they did say that they won't make players of different inputs play against each other. So I don't know if they're going to implement something where it is sort of a choice whether you want to play mixed or not. But it sounds like they're going to segregate the two player bases, which is something that we were discussing. Obviously, because of, the huge, well, at least, I don't know if it's huge advantage. Like, from what I understand, when Gears of War did tests, they did tests between Xbox and PC players, Windows 10. And the test said that there was, like, a percentile difference. Like, it was not a big deal between the different players and, their performance and what they were able to achieve. That being said, I can see in this type of game there being a bit of, a bit of a gap advantage just with inventory and everything. So, I guess I'm sort of happy that they've decided to do this. At the same time, what are your thoughts on that? I mean, I personally really don't care in the grand scheme of things. It's not really like a PvP type of game, so I'm not really going to be too hurt if I'm dying from being on like a keyboard and mouse input. I don't really care. I mean, I don't know. Everyone will have different thoughts on that, but I could see I could see the side where it'd be like, oh, this is going to be a huge advantage. And is it just me, or are the trees rendering a little bit worse than usual? Maybe looking out in the distance there. That's like a very 2D tree. Yeah, I was kind of worried about even getting into the game today. I had 8 different servers give me locked out a database server connection error or something, which is a different one than what I'm used to getting. Because I try to do on my site, I'll write kind of guides and fixes for the different errors that show up, and this is one I have not seen before. Not familiar with it. So I was like, oh crap, I'm going to have to be in a small server, and then I'm going to be like, yo guys, sorry I had to be in a small server, but strangely enough, the only server that worked was like the maxed out 58 out of 60 server. I had to queue 2 people, but I did get in, obviously, as you are seeing me play the damn thing. Huh. So yeah, that aside, I'm trying to go towards like a military base, so I'm sort of paying attention to that. But let's get into the actual meat of what the November 22nd update will be. So this is a Thursday. It's again November 22nd. It's a big game preview update. They're announcing it in advance because it might get delayed. So there's a few things that can still break the build, but they're pretty sure that they're going to release it. So September, October, November took about 2 months or so to put out. That's a respectable amount of time for an update, I think. It's not too bad. That aside, we're going to go over what this update has. So this really is, and again, kind of on par with what I've been saying in terms of what they're releasing and updating in this game. It is going to cover some pretty important things. We're going to get to that in a sec. I just got to make sure I'm going the right way here. I think that is Naparoho, and I want to go more like this way towards a military base. Sorry about that. So yeah, this update could get delayed, it could get pushed back, but so far 22nd is what they're noting down as what their date's going to be. So hopefully that is true. I could see it getting delayed, like maybe a week or something, based on other problems they've had. But we'll see, right? I mean, yeah. So first off, content features and highlights. These are like the big things. First up, vehicles, the ADA 4x4, and parts and other necessary items. So again, you can kind of compare this to what I've been kind of noting for PC updates and builds and stuff like that. This was one of the featured items. We will be getting base building, plus the necessary items to make it work. Tools, planks, nails. I'm going to go over my plans for doing kind of videos on this afterwards. I just want to get through everything on the list. Then we have a new shotgun, plus ammo. It's very odd that it's specifically one new gun. So I guess it's just... I hope they don't do like the thing where it's just like a variant. You know what I mean? Where it's just like... What is the jump? Oh, it's A in this one. Okay. Sorry, I've been playing a lot of Fallout 76, so the controls for me are a little bit different. So yeah, it's kind of weird that it's like a singular sort of bullet, if that makes sense. Am I only this far? I thought I'd be further ahead. Interesting. So yeah, that's that one. New gun, shotgun. And then the ammo type that supports it. I hope it's, again, not a variant. There's going to be tents and barrels for making improvised camps and loot stashes. So I think they mean, in that regard, because I'm kind of doing this verbatim, is that they're going to act as loot stashes, kind of, because we already have loot stashes. But tents and barrels will be like another form of loot stashing. I think that's what they're trying to get across. Again, these updates are so, like, really poorly put together and vague, and they like equate it to trying to allow players to discover things. It's kind of a little bit awkward. I don't know. I'd rather have clear, concise notes. There's improved nighttime, so they say don't throw away those road flares. You'll need them. So I don't know if they're somehow making the night more dark or something. Usually they say don't get rid of your light because it's going to be dark. So we're going to have like longer night times again, or... Again, not too sure what the hell they mean. Lots of other new items configured for spotting in the central economy. So they're vague on that again. We don't exactly know what that means. So it could be things like rice, or it could be random items. It could be, something to cuff people with. Could be all kinds of weird random items. They don't specifically say. I assume the ones that are the most polished from their actual ongoing setup, from the sort of PC side of things, because again, we get the stuff from that standalone, eventually comes on here. I don't exactly know. Is this, like, I could have sworn I was more ahead than I thought I was. I think it might be up ahead here, guys. I think it might be a little bit further than I thought it would be. It's hard to tell on the map. Oh crap, I gotta stop and I'm gonna stop and eat before I die. We'll continue in a sec. Why can't I eat these canned sardines? Is it not open? I thought this... Oh. Didn't I put the open one to my hands? Oh my god, I hate this. Opened. Jesus. Anyways. Yeah. So... the next part is a slightly increased number of infected. That's right, guys, for all you people whining that there's not enough zombies out there. That's about to change. There's going to be a lot more. Even though some of like the military bases, I don't know how they could put more in. So I guess it's just going to be like way deadlier city structures. I don't know. I'm going to see what they're doing. So that is kind of the highlighted additional things they're doing. So they're also fixing things and doing quality of life improvements. So there's fixes for the annoying hit registration bugs. Was that in the game that there was a weird noise, or was that in my house? So there was a weird clicking noise. I don't know, I'm just kind of really focused on the discussion thing. Best not to get shot. Anyways. So yeah, I guess they maybe fixed the hit registration. I don't know if that's in regards to player against AI like zombies, or player against player hit registration fixes. So we'll have to wait and see and test it out, I guess. Some missing controls should be added, as well as some new options. They say they'd like to add leaning switching fire mode, weapon zeroing, and switching between multiple user actions. So it kind of sounds like those may or may not be in their next build. We'll have to see what sort of happens with that one. That's kind of what it sounds like. And they've gone through the first round of optimizations, improving the performance and stability of the inventory. And they're going to continue evaluating and monitoring that. I don't exactly know what that means, but they might be adjusting the way that the inventory is done or set up, or I don't know. We'll see. Changes to central economy and item spawning quantity in general. So I don't know if that means we're going to have more items or less. Again, vague as hell in regards to telling us what they're planning on doing with the game. I assume that's so you don't think it goes one way and then they change up in development and go another, or they're lazy. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. It's frustrating. Maybe I passed the location I wanted to go to and I'm like way out of where I wanted to go to. Oh, that looks like somewhere I wanted to go. But is that the wrong military base? I think I went to the wrong one. I think I went to the one that I wanted to go to after I went to the one that I was going to. Yep. They've also fixed lots of smaller animation and sound. So I guess sounds have been improved for some regards, and animations have been cleaned up. And general improvements to the game's stability. So I guess they've joined forces with their Vigor team. And that's what they're doing about new concepts for the DayZ UI and inventory usability. So maybe we're going to get something that's a little bit more faster paced, I guess, by the sounds of it. It's an interesting idea. I really need to go and play Vigor. I'm very set up for this one specifically, which is weird. If you're wondering, like, I'm in extreme crunch time right now with the season and playing, like, I think I'm doing like 5 or 6 new games this week. And then you chalk that up with like all the other stuff. Like my backlog right now is just scary, and I'm kind of just slowly picking through it. But yeah, if you're wondering why I'm able to do the DayZ videos, I've got this like to be a very streamlined process in how I do it, and because it's so streamlined, I'm able to easily produce videos for this. So yeah, that's kind of the reasoning there. Mouse and keyboard support. Apparently, there's a lot of programming and scripting bullshit. And they need to get things right. How is it difficult? Like, it's literally just turning on controls that already exist. I literally don't understand how that would be difficult to do. Like, that's literally how people control it on PC. You put the same functionality into the DayZ version on consoles. That's like you're not even putting the functionality in. It's already there. You're just turning it on. I can't believe that notion at all. Like zero Whoa! Zero belief on that one. How does this make any sense? Am I severely injured from that other zombie? My screen's a little glowier than usual. I don't know. But yeah, that's kind of what to expect update-wise in the future. So obviously, this stuff is not going to be something that I can do in a single video. Obviously. It's just not possible. As fun as that would be. Actually, I could make like a long hour video, but let's be real, nobody's going to want to watch too long of a video on this one. I don't think that round's going to come in handy. I should grab it. I don't have a lot of space. anyways, yeah, I don't know. Probably not going to be just an hour-long video. I was planning on doing a stream, but I don't really have time for one. I really wanted to do one. What the fuckity fuck is that? Anyways, yeah, I wanted to do a stream to kind of get me to the DayZ military base. So I don't know if that's gonna happen. See, the problem is I'm gonna have to go learn a bunch of new mechanics of the game because they're gonna redo all the game mechanics. So there's gonna be probably a video on what they've changed movement-wise, because it sounds like there's gonna be a lot of things if they do properly implement, like leaning and everything like that. So there'll probably be a new general movement video. And then after that, we're gonna have one that's gonna be basic base building, I'm guessing, and then advanced base building, and then advanced loot stashing, which would cover is this better for it's probably better than my red hat. Yeah, less likely to get me killed, I guess. So advanced loot stashing would be because base loot stashing is putting stuff in the ground, right? Just like kind of burying it. And advanced would be using barrels and stuff. And I might throw that in with the basic base building. They kind of segregate that comment, so it might be... I might put them separately. Do I want an ACOG? I don't know. Alright, let's be real here. I'm never gonna get ammo for this Mosin. Do I have ammo? This 7.62. I don't think I can really... Let's fiddle around with this for a sec. So yeah, I don't know how, like, it's gonna be a lot of sort of playing around and trying to see what works best for kind of showing off the various new features. God, this game is so fucking buggy sometimes. Okay. I thought these were bullets for this. Is this not? What are these bullets for? Fuck it. I don't want to deal with this right now. I'm trying to talk about what we're going to do in the future. It's so messed up with other crap. So yeah, and then new items. There'll probably be a video that goes over the more casual... Is there like a see-through kind of effect going on with this? You guys noticing that? You can kind of... Is that due to the lighting that's making that look weird? Yeah, that's like a transparency, isn't it? That's trippy. I don't know if that shows through on the YouTube video, but that's weird. Uh-oh. What the fuck was that? What the what the what? That is a scary ass ladder. What the hell was that? You guys... Sorry, I'm just... Damn. Flopping around the map. So yeah, there'll probably be one on the new items in the economy, and maybe two based on how many they add. Because we were talking earlier about their general plans for what they were going to add item-wise, so I don't know if they were all integrated or what exactly is going to be there. So we might have two videos kind of going over things. And keep in mind, I got to find stuff too, so there might be like a bit of a gap episode as I'm trying to collect items and mainly get an idea of how they're spawning new things in this world. Okay, I don't quite know how we're going to handle this. There's a bunch of camps here. I'm starting to think this is... Yeah, this is definitely the other military base. I way passed the other one. I had a feeling I did. I had a feeling. You know, I was hooked on a feeling. Ooh, what do we got here? Bidoo pants. They're slightly better than the pants I have. So I'm gonna swap out these ugly canvas pants. Nobody look. Lol. Anyways, oh, what do we got there? It's pretty full, so I guess we'll take it. So yeah, that's kind of what we have going on, I guess, what I'm planning. So maybe 3 base building type things, including stashes. Oh yeah, there'll have to be a vehicle one too, I'm guessing. An AKM and, okay, well, we're dropping that. And we're doing this. No, we're doing, do I have what I need for this one? Oh my god, this inventory thing. Single AKM. Oh yeah. Pop! Right in the head. Okay, so that's gonna be equipped. We're gonna drop the Mosin, because let's be real, I never like using it. Does it come with bullets? No, it does not. And that is for a pistol, and that is for something else. Is one of these invisible things what I need? No, just batteries. Okay. We're gonna shove that in the inventory. We're gonna grab our axe, and we're gonna carry on. Maybe somebody will find these cool weapons, and they'll be like, "Yo, jackpot!" And I'll be like, "Yeah, whatever. Don't care." But yeah, as I pause there and almost end this, that's kind of the plan. We're looking at a few base building type things, including stashes and blah blah blah, hiding stuff, and one on the vehicle, one or two on the items, and I think that'll be about it. There'll probably be one that goes over all the update features, because I'm sure they'll have a tweaked list when it does come out. So look forward to that as I prepare for the future.